Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, 11:30 in the morning, and obviously, and I am on my way to Alcona to get my booster shot. So this will be my hopefully third Pfizer shot. I've had two Pfizers, and a lot of these clinics, they say you'll get Pfizer or Moderna, and people have advised to get either for your booster. Don't worry about it. So I'm hoping I get Pfizer, but if I get Moderna, I'm fine with that too. But it'd be nice to get 3 Pfizers, I think. So let me know in the comments below if you've had your 2 shots, what were they, and are you getting a booster? And if you are, do you want the same as you had before? Last night, Carol and I were going through all the Christmas movies, and we wanted to watch something neither of us have ever seen. So there was a movie from 2008 called Deck the Halls, and it had Matthew Broderick and Danny DeVito, and it was a fun movie. It's one of those movies that kind of stresses me out because you get that annoying neighbor thing where there's nothing you can do about it, and they keep kind of getting one up on you, and it is the stress level of the movie. Just, I don't know, there's certain movies that kind of like start to irk me because there's always a solution to these problems, and but Matthew Broderick chose to I guess annoy his new neighbor more. So if you have a chance, check out Deck the Halls. It's on, I think we watched it on Netflix. Yeah, it's either Netflix or Apple TV. But yeah, check it out. It was a fun movie, a little stressful, but fun. And then get that warm-hearted feeling at the end. Of course, it's a Christmas movie, and everybody's lovey-dovey at the end. But a lot of chaos and stuff that happens throughout the movie. A couple days ago, I put up the Taco Bell video, and of course, the number one comment is, "You said Baja wrong." It was just a, what do they call it, a Freudian slip of the tongue. And it's funny when you're editing, like, you hear the things you say wrong, and then I have to choose whether or not I leave it in the video, because it makes a lot of comments happen, doesn't it? So sure, I screw up all the time in my videos. It's almost live, because you can't, it's not rehearsed. It's live between the interactions I have with the people at the drive-through windows and at the restaurants. It's live, it's happening. I can't stop and redo it. Like, I can redo stuff in the car, but I can't redo stuff when I'm interacting with people. And I fumble my words all the time. And like I said, I sometimes choose to leave them in when I'm editing. Sometimes I choose to take them out. So there's a lot of little mistakes that happen in my videos that people never see. And I just take them out because I know it doesn't help the story. But in that situation, it's right in the middle of ordering, and I probably could have taken it out, but I just chose to leave it in because I knew it was going to like cause a lot of chaos in the comment section below. There's a YouTuber from Australia many years ago, when I was learning everything and anything I could learn about YouTube, and he did a lot of like special effect videos. He did a lot of like bug videos, like monster spider videos. He's kind of all over the place, but he also did like little lessons that he learned about YouTube. Again, back in the day, YouTube didn't teach us anything. You had to learn it from everybody else and their mistakes and their, you know, things that they were successful at doing. And so people would make videos on those things. So one of the videos he made was about the tricks YouTubers did back in the day and still do. And yesterday or 2 days ago is perfect evidence of that. I didn't purposely make that mistake, it just happened. But there are YouTubers who will purposely make mistakes in their videos because People are just driven to correct you. People need to correct you. So there are YouTubers that will say, yeah, you know, I brought my red mask today, and they'll do stuff like that, and because they know that people watching the video will have to say, hey Ken, you had a blue mask, and it works. And the proof is in the fact that I left that comment, and that I could have taken it out. I could have taken out the whole ordering process if I wanted to, and just started the whole video off. If that bothered me a lot, I could have started the video off in my car saying, hey guys, and I've done that before because I knew it was going to be a longer video, so I just took out the whole ordering process and everything and just started with the food on my tray, and that's how it went. And but just left it in, and I don't know how many people corrected me on that, but again, that was an actual mistake. But again, there are YouTubers out there that purposely make specific mistakes for specific reasons to get people to comment, because the more comments and interactions you get, the more reach the video gets. So if you're a YouTuber out there, give it a shot. Make an obvious mistake and try to make it as genuine as possible, and you will get more comments than usual. That's how it seems anyway. All right, let's get this booster shot. Carol got hers a couple days ago, and she didn't get any side effects except that her arm was sore. And my arm was sore when I got my second Pfizer, and it just felt like a bruise, like somebody gave you a little Charlie horse punch to the arm. And we used to take the kids to this area to go play soccer. All right, apparently, even though you have a time slot to do your shot, mine is supposed to be at 12. It is 11:45. Apparently, like Carol said, she's still lined up for 40 minutes. So, you know, people, these places fall behind, and because it's just a lot of people, and they're trying to get through it as quickly as they can, but being as precise as they can, and it just causes a backlog. So I'm prepared. I got my hat, got my gloves, and hopefully there's not a huge lineup, and I get my time slot when I ask for my time slot. Well, it doesn't look like I have to wait outside, so that's good news. But that's security, so we got to be careful.
In the summer, people were leaving lines if they didn't get one.
Yeah, I heard about that.
But now everybody's like,
Yeah. I'm so glad that you guys are in Pfizer. All right. Hello.
Do you have your health card with you,
Yes,
sir?
sir.
Have a seat in the chair. We're going to use your lift there.
Sure. Why not? Well, all done. The Pfizer shot, the Pfizer booster. I was extremely happy when I got in there. I saw on the sign right at the front door, Pfizer. And then when I went up to the front, I asked again just to make sure. And she's like, yep, we're only doing Pfizer today. I'm like, yes. So I'm 3 for 3 on the Pfizer family shot. And it's my preferred shot out of all the stuff I've read and learned from other people. And so we're all good to go. And now we're headed back home. I actually got in there about 15 minutes early, and that's 2 lineups. They had lineups for people that made appointments and lineups for walk-ins. So that was kind of cool that they were taking walk-ins. But they had to wait until the lineup got down to a certain point, and then they were allowed to join in the line. And so I'm not sure how long they had to wait. I don't think they had to wait that long, because the people that were there that I got to get in front of, because I was a booked appointment, they were getting their shots as I was leaving. So even the walk-ins were getting it through pretty quickly. But I actually got in. The lineup went really fast. They had lots of people giving shots. They're very efficient, and I was sitting and getting the needle in my arm like at 1 minute after 12, which was awesome. And then I had to wait 5 minutes and check my email, make sure that I got the email, make sure I didn't get any side effects or anything. And they had a couple of medical people kind of keeping an eye on us. But all is good. So I'm looking forward to a sore arm tomorrow. Carol had the sore arm. I've heard of other people getting really sick and not having a really good time. So I'm hoping I didn't get sick on the first shot, didn't get sick on the second shot. Second shot kind of made my arm feel sore, like a bruise. I think I already told you. But other than that, I was fine. And so now it's time to head home, finish my Christmas special show for the big channel, and we'll put it up online, and hopefully you guys get to see it real soon. The other thing I'd like to have, I need to buy, is there one back there? I don't think there is. I need to find a Circle K and get my 1 liter of eggnog that I have a year now. Last year I didn't have any eggnog, I remember, because I was in full gear for the fasting and all that stuff, and eggnog is just basically sugar. So I've decided to only have 1 liter a year, and I will hopefully get it today or tomorrow. I guess I'm not gonna get it today. Maybe I'll just zip out tomorrow. I gotta get one more present for Carol, something that she really would like. And so I'll go up to Barrie tomorrow. I'll take you guys with me. We'll do a little shopping, and then we'll buy our eggnog, come home. I'm gonna buy a 2 liter bottle of Coke. This is, again, I usually only drink, here's a little inside tip for you guys. When I do the food reviews, I like to do the whole meal because it's just simple and easy to order that. And I do like to have a little bit of Coke with my burger and my fries. But I would say like 98% of the time, I only drink about this much out of the cup, and then I toss the rest when I get home. I usually have a water in my car, but it's just nice to have that little sip of pop. So that's, again, the results of 2 years almost of fasting. I think I started the whole intermittent fasting, I should say. I started the whole intermittent fasting just after Super Bowl 2020. So I'm not exactly sure what date that was on. I think it was like mid to late January. So we're coming up on my 2-year anniversary of intermittent fasting, and I've done pretty much intermittent fasting, OMAD, which is 1 meal a day, and I usually do that for the last 2 years. I've been doing the OMAD, unless I do a video for you guys or a 24-hour stealth camp. Then that's all thrown out the window, and that's my super cheat day. And I've done a bunch of 24-hour fasts, like full-on 24-hour fast, full-on 48-hour fast, 72-hour fast, and I'm still holding at like I got down to 212 last week. Sorry, 209, and but this Christmas I probably will gain a little bit of weight because I'm gonna definitely have my rum and cokes. I'm definitely gonna have some Baileys and a coffee or two, and I'm definitely gonna have some eggnog. So it's gonna be a joyful Christmas. But like what I was trying to get at is when you do this intermittent fasting for the last 2 years, you slowly you just don't want sugar, and you don't want bread. And I never thought I'd ever say those words, I swear to you. Like when I first started doing this, I'm like, not having bread and pasta and rice is gonna, I thought it was just gonna kill me, and not having pop and sugar in my coffee, but I could care less. I never add sugar to anything that I ingest. So that was one of the first things that I accomplished, was cut out all sugar, adding sugar to food. When Carol and I went camping and I had a bowl of porridge, not putting condensed milk and brown sugar on that, I thought that was gonna kill me because I love Carnation's condensed milk and brown sugar on my porridge. But putting blueberries in it was freaking awesome. I couldn't believe it. Again, going back 3 years, telling me that 3 years from now, You're not going to be putting sugar in your coffee. You're going to be not putting sugar on any of your food. You're going to cut out pretty much all buying soft drinks for home, and Coke and Pepsi and having bottles of it in your car and sorry, in your fridge at home, and drinking rum every week. And I never thought that I'd be here today, and I've lost almost 30 pounds in the last 2 years. Carol's lost a lot of weight, and she's cut out her breakfast. She's cut out snacking and adding sugar. She used to have 2 huge spoons of honey in her tea every morning, and honey is good for you because it's natural, but it's sugar. So if you cut out sugar, and she's doing really well. She's being very successful. And one of the things I learned, guys, and I love this, I don't know where the video was that I saw this. Must have been a random video of a guy who is his story on fasting. One of the things he said was, don't give yourself milestones. Don't say, by this time I'm going to weigh this much. By this time I'm going to lose this much weight, because it puts way too much pressure on you. Just change your diet. Stop drinking soft drinks. Stop having snacks all the time, and cut out at least 1 meal a day. Just do lunch and dinner to start, and once you get really good at that, then try to drop lunch and try to do OMAD just to lose weight. Once you've lost the weight you want to lose, and just let it go. Let's let you lose the weight over time. It might take you a month, 6 months, 2 years, 5 years. I don't know. Depends on however you are. Obviously, it's taken me 2 years to get down to this weight and then maintain. I just need to kind of kick it up a notch, and then I could probably get under the 200. But again, I'm not going to put any pressure on myself. I'm not going to put pressure on you guys. Just do what you need to do to maintain your health. And I'm pretty happy with what I'm doing. I just need to get out and start walking again. Like doing the 10,000 steps, I was successful at doing that. But now I'm like, I don't want to do 10,000 steps a day. It's so hard to get out again because of what I do for a living. Anyway, let's get home and tell Carol the good news.